Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga and I'm here to bring the review for One Piece episode 883. Now, the biggest disappointment for me within this episode is not the flashback, which was a disappointment, I'm not gonna lie. But I was expecting that, so it didn't come as a shock to me to see all the flashback within this episode. No, the biggest disappointment for me is within this episode is seeing Sabo when we see him. Now, for you all you anime only watchers, you may not know what I'm talking about here, but in the manga, this is not where Sabo or any of the revolutionary army that is there presently was revealed. They wasn't actually revealed until all the stuff that you see at the end of the episode. And for me personally, that made for a better reveal. And I'm going to talk about more about that in a second. So just going through the episode and all the things happen. We meet King Stelly, and so we've met King Stelly. We get a little bit of a reminder of just who King Stelly is, adopted brother, and we also find how he came to power at this present moment in time. And now, for me personally, this hasn't been confirmed yet, but I think he's got something to do with the murder of the previous king, and I think it was king and queen of the Gal Kingdom. So we're reminded that Luffy comes from the Gal Kingdom, Ace comes from the Gal Kingdom, Garp is also from the Gal Kingdom, but we also do learn a little bit about Stelly's mentality as a person. Now, I said it within the manga when this happened in the manga. If I do remember correctly, as my exact words was that he was on a power trip, just trying to gain more power. We know this because he wants to become a celestial dragon. But what we do also know is that he's not very knowledgeable. He's meeting a fisherman for the first time, and he's really confused about what a fisherman is. He's confused about what giants are. We know this because of what he thinks that they can do with their saliva and those other stuff as well. But we know he's not very knowledgeable person. And yeah, so we know that. So then we go into the flashback. Get me, I'm not going to talk about that. We know why they do it, just to stretch out the episode. Are these reminders necessary at this present moment of time? Maybe to some viewers. Me personally, it is kind of nice to see these things just to have a quick little reminder. But at the same time, I'm also thinking this wasn't in the manga, so the reminders shouldn't be necessary, and just to move things along more quickly. So as we get to the end of the episode, this is when they're going up in the bubble thing. This is when the Revolutionary Army are first revealed. And now there are some slight differences that I'm remembering it from. There are some slight differences from how I'm remembering things taking place in the manga, but this is where the Revolutionary Army was first revealed, and this is where I got really excited for the fact that they are there. And I'll probably go back, get the clip from when it happened in the manga, get my review clip from when it happened in the manga and pull it into this video so you can see how excited I was. But this is how I remember things happening within the manga. So first, we get Stelly talk about how he just saw a giant. And now, if I remember things correctly, in the manga, the giant wasn't shown, so we didn't know what. Unless I missed something, we didn't know that was the one from the Revolutionary Army. And then we saw the crows, and now that's when I started to think, okay, maybe it's the guy from the Revolutionary Army. And it's not until Sabo says, "Don't worry, King Stelly," and reveals his face, that's when you see Sabo, and that's when I got excited. And I'm gonna bring the clip up so you can see the excitement right away. So the chapter ends off with crows flying in. Now, I automatically thought of my guy from the Revolutionary Army. So I forgot his name, but the commander from the Revolutionary Army. I automatically thought that. Wouldn't be surprised if anybody else automatically thought that as well. But when it was confirmed that it was him, because Sabo is also there, I was like, oh my gosh, they're here already. So, and he summoned them, and he's two of them. are here already, because I thought they were gonna crash the party midway through when the reverie is already started, where a couple of topics already started, where people have got to say their piece, and you know they're in debate. That's not the word I was looking for. But I thought the reverie would have started before the revolutionaries crashed the party. But they're crashing the party already. They're crashing the party before it starts. The reverie might not even begin. There might not be a reverie this year. Because they are on site already. So that was a good way to end the chapter, which was, so really and truly, that is everything I've got to say about this episode. Disappointing, ruined the reveal of Sabo already being there. I'm gonna leave it at that. 2-star rating, call it a review, like always, guys. I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.